Alright, welcome back to my channel, and I don't know if I should make this a series or not, y'all, but we need to talk about something serious, and these other YouTubers trying to give y'all game. Whew. Okay, first off, I'm not here to knock no one down. I will never name drop. If they happen to watch this one, then hey, they see it, cool. But I like to go through and watch my competition. Like I always tell y'all, no matter what I'm doing, I'm looking at my friends that are in the industry. I'm watching my competition. I'm looking at other people that I want to get to their level, like all that shit. But while I'm going through YouTube and I'm watching these videos, I'm seeing a lot of people just kind of give y'all the wrong game. So a few things that stood out to me that I want to get into today. But first, can you please subscribe? It's the ratio is going up. It's about half and half now. So half of y'all that watch my videos are not subscribed, half of y'all are, but I need y'all all to be subscribed, y'all. I'm trying to get to this 1,000 subs by the end of summer. I'm trying to be monetized. Like I told y'all before, this is gonna be my summer, and I'm really, really, really trying. So it helps with engagement. Like, subscribe, comment, like please, please, please. So, anyways, look, I'm gonna tell y'all this for anybody watching. I am not the best. I'm not number one. I'm just not the best at the things, some of the things that I do. However, on YouTube right now, there's nobody better than me to give y'all game on the topics that I'm talking about. I'll go through and I'll scroll and I'll watch hours worth of stuff just to make sure like they didn't already say this, because like I told y'all, I'm not about to tell y'all how to set up, because at the end of the day, y'all can get a consultation from me if y'all need that much help, or y'all can go watch another YouTuber, because there's a lot of them explaining you what lighting you need, what camera. Like, I'm not here to do all that. I'm here once you are set and rolling, like, let's get this money. I want to teach y'all how to build your brands, how to really get into your bag, not newbies and beginners. Although I do recommend newbies and beginners to watch it, because I have a lot of useful information, those sort of things. Like if you need to know what lighting and all that, I'm not the person for you unless you get a consultation. So anyways, let's get into some of the things that they were talking about. So the first thing I like to bring up is the fact that there was this one YouTube subscriber. She was telling people how to pick a name. I guess that was one of her questions in the Q&A. And she was recommending the opposite of what I recommend to do. So there's, back in the day, I think it was cute to have like Angel Eyes, Hazel Girl, Baby Girl, Princess this, like, um, just names that weren't actually a name. Where I honestly feel like you will get the best fans and supporters if you have a real name, because they feel more connected to you. Like, you can't just make up any old little green goblin one or something. I don't know. You have to have a real name. And you really want to give yourself a name that doesn't stand out, that's not like anyone else in the industry, that's not common, something unique, something that's going to be stuck in someone's head, like Paisley. When you think of Paisley, you're going to remember that. Like, not too many people have that name, especially the way I spell it. So, that just sets me apart. That was one thing that she said that I'm just like, but she's telling people, like, call yourself Brown Eyes, this or whatever. I'm like, why are you giving people these games? Why are you giving them this game? That's so wrong. Give them a real name, so I'll make a real name. So that was one thing I saw. Um, the next thing I saw was she was encouraging people that want to don't show your identity, to wear like ski mask and face mask and all this. Now, in my opinion, I personally feel like you will only cap out at a certain level just wearing a face mask or a ski mask, unless you have, and I don't like to use this word, I really don't, something just cringy about it to me, but it's the only word I could think of right now. Unless you have some sort of a gimmick, like for instance, Gibby the Clown. He doesn't show his face, but he's created his whole persona off this whole clown thing. He does absurd and outrageous skits. Um, He has some good content, doesn't show his face at all. But he's built his whole brand on, being a clown, that whole disguise. Go look him up. Some people like him, some people don't. I've heard mixed things. I've never personally met him. But in my opinion, I think his work's pretty cool. And he gets away with a lot of implied stuff, which I think is really cool as well. My porn star friends, y'all gonna be listening. Y'all gonna like that, but I think it's cool now. That's my opinion. That's story for another day, though. Um, what else are they telling y'all? Okay, so the name, the face, dang, it was something else. I can't think of it right now. But those, I guess it'll come to me later. But those were two things that just really stood out to me. I'm like, don't be telling these people this. Um, yeah, it was a third one. I should have wrote it down, but I felt like I was gonna remember it. Um, but yeah, just I wanted to tell y'all this. Be mindful about who you're getting game from. I've watched pretty. I will say this. For 4 years, I've been watching YouTube videos on people giving game, and I always wanted to do it myself because honestly, I just feel like I would be the better one at explaining these things. There is one girl on here who's sort of kind of my friend. I guess she's my cam work friend. Her name is Noah Benzie. If you watch her now, I watched her YouTube videos when I first started. Bitch gave some really, really good game. Um, but again, it was in my opinion, it was geared for like newbies and beginners, which is a lot of good game. Like y'all think I'm good, she like breaks down and explains a lot of things. But I have yet to find videos. I feel like everybody's trying to teach toward the newbies, and we need somebody out here who's okay. Get past all the newbie stuff because there's thousands of videos about that. Like, let's get into the meat of things. Like, let's really give you some good, beneficial game that you're gonna get money from, not just the basics that you can find out anywhere. And that's really, really what I try to do. I try to dig in each platform that I'm on and really get like the meat and the juice and just how to operate it, the tips and tricks. I really take the time to do that with pretty much all the platforms on. I'm not the best at YouTube. I'm not the best at TikTok or social medias. But when it comes to night flirt, campsites, OF, like all that kind of stuff, I'm really, really good at getting to the meat of things. No fun. Um, so yeah, again, y'all know I'm doing consultations. They're still $50. They'll be that way throughout summer. After summer, they're going up. So you want to gain with me? Now is your time. Um, yeah, be careful with who y'all watch because there's some people just not giving some good advice or putting things down. Like, what doesn't, setting time. I tell y'all this all the time. I really preach that. Can't nobody tell you what time is going to work for you. Not a goddamn person. So stop on it. Listen, work, an overnight work day. Nope. You need to find yourself or your family. That's what I'm looking at you guys. You need to find where your fan base is coming from. Don't listen to these motherfuckers out here talking about, only overnight or daytime or this or whatever. That works for them. That may not work for you. It may work for you, but it may not. So you have to really dig in and find what works for you. Um, so yeah. Y'all subscribe to my fucking channel shit.